This is my all-time favorite natural whey protein powder, and Optimum Nutrition discontinued it. But now, it's finally back. Optimum Nutrition naturally flavored whey protein. Straight off the bat though, I'm going to admit I use artificially flavored whey protein because I like the variety, but this is available in chocolate and vanilla and they are very solid flavors. They taste great, I think. So reason why I say I think I like this is because while it was discontinued for like about a year, they reworked the taste, and so they say on the new label, new and improved taste. And admittedly, I have not tried it yet, but if it tastes anything like the old version, it should be good. So hope Optimum Nutrition did not mess this up. Even though they changed the taste, there's still no artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners, such as ACE or sucrose. Now, if we look at the nutrition label, they didn't really change too much. You can see mild differences with the calories, the sugar, and just the overall ingredients, but overall, it doesn't look too much different. So let's actually go and see what this tastes like. Now we're gonna find out if this new and improved formula was really worth the wait. So first, we're gonna get started with the vanilla. So let's open this up. First impression, it smells pretty good. Looks like just your typical vanilla. Doesn't really smell too much different from the old version, so let's find this scoop and give it a try. I'm gonna need a spoon to get this out. I'll be right back. All right, let's get this scoop out of here. You know how they like to do it. They like to dig these scoops in here. All right, got the scoop. Scoop recovered. We got it, guys. So what I'm gonna do is for this, they say 6 to 8 ounces of whatever you wanna use. I personally always use milk. Water, I admittedly never tried because you know my goals, I'm trying to just make those gains. So we're using whole milk here, but you can use whatever liquid you want. But this taste test will be specifically with milk. So let's go. All right, so you see here, this is 6 ounces of milk. I don't think you can see it on the camera, even if I point it towards you. But I'm doing the minimum amount so we really get the full taste of what the vanilla one tastes like. So what I'm gonna do here, get a nice serving of a scoop right here. I'll try to get it like pretty accurate. Here we go, nice little scoop there. I'm gonna put it in here. And then, in typical blender bottle fashion, we're just gonna shake this up. All right, that's probably enough. Now, I brought this glass because I want you guys to be able to see what it looks like in a cup. And then after this one, we're gonna try the chocolate one. So, here we go. Get this nice and close for you guys. I mean, it looks kind of what you'd expect. A typical vanilla. All right, here goes the taste test, guys. We'll try a little more. I will say compared to the other one, I'm not tasting a huge difference. Granted, I haven't tasted the other one in about a year, so it's been some time, but overall it's good. You can tell it doesn't have any artificial flavors going on. It's very natural, a very light taste. And honestly, I feel like people who want the natural protein, they kind of want a more lighter taste, not super artificially sweetened with ACE and sucrose. So now let's try the chocolate. Scoop recovered. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing we did with the vanilla on the chocolate. So same amount of milk, same everything to make sure everything stays the same. And I already washed this thing out, so the flavor doesn't kind of mix or interfere with the other one. I already have it measured in here, so we're just gonna pour that right in there. Whole milk once again. And then we're gonna get a nice scoop of the chocolate protein. Now, I'm gonna shake it up. That's tight. All right, that should be mixed good enough. And just like the last one, we're gonna pour it up. So you guys see this nice and close up. Ooh, that looks like a nice chocolate milk. All right. So now we're gonna see what the Optimum Nutrition natural whey and chocolate tastes like. This is good. This is definitely my favorite. I feel like chocolate's just easier to get like a more true chocolate flavor. Yeah, this is definitely the one I'd recommend if you're gonna get it. Get the chocolate version. Now, if you're gonna mix it with other things, say you wanna make, I don't know, strawberry milkshake or something, maybe vanilla is good for mixing, but I mean, the chocolate can be pretty good for mixing too, so. These are both pretty good. I would 100% say the chocolate version is definitely a little better. They both have a very light taste. You can definitely tell they're natural, but they're not like a nasty natural. Like you're still using a natural sweetener. You're not using like the sucralose or anything, the ACE, so it's not gonna be super duper sweet. And I know some people like that, so if you want something a little lighter, a little less sweet, but it has no artificial sweeteners in it, this is probably the best protein. I need to take another sip of this. This is so good. All right, so closing thoughts. I would say the chocolate is definitely my favorite. The vanilla is not bad, but to me, it kind of has a little bit of a synthetic taste, even though there's nothing synthetic in there. I don't know what it is, but it just tastes a little, I think I preferred the old version of the vanilla. I'm not gonna lie. I think I preferred the one before the new and improved taste. Now granted, like I said, I haven't tried it in a while, but I think I preferred the old one. The chocolate though is extremely on point and I highly recommend that one. And just honestly, I recommend these if you want a lot less like artificial taste in your protein shakes, a lot less sweetness that like I said earlier, the sucralose and the ACE give the protein shakes. These are one of the best things, honestly. These are great. These still have a sweetener in them, but it's not an artificial sweetener. And they're not like, what do I compare it to? Like the naked line of protein shakes. Those, in my opinion, I've tried those and those are kind of flavorless totally. If you still want a little bit of flavor, I'm talking about like those vegan drinks, like those are rough. If you still want a little bit of flavor, the Optimum Nutrition stuff is great and I would definitely recommend going with the chocolate. But that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up, please, really helps me out, and subscribe if you're new. See you on the next one.